because this is the country we're leaving to you. A country that is in debt, a country that is at war, and a country that's destroying the earth that we live on. And you guys are going to take care of this. You guys are going to be responsible for everything that we're doing now. And I think you need to stand up for the change, stand up for hope, and vote Barack Obama, the next president of the United States. Obviously, there's a lot of us that are going to win this campaign, and Colorado, you don't want to be that state that lost the hope of the country. You don't want to be Florida back then. You don't want to be known as that state. You guys know you're a swing state, so it's your job to go out there and get people registered by Monday. I know many of you are already registered, but that's not what we're here today to talk about. We're talking about you guys being surrogates and you guys going out there and spreading the word. You guys have a really tough job here in Colorado because you guys are truly split. Y'all are really down the middle, and so the only way we're going to get Barack elected is by a landslide and with Colorado support. There are 4 groups that I think that are going to get Barack nominated in this presidential election, and these are groups that have typically not shown up in the past but can determine the next president of the United States. The first one I told you is the youth vote. That's you guys. The second is the African American community. Any African Americans in the house? Yes. If we could just increase African Americans' voter turnout by 30%, they could alone get Barack Obama elected. Just with 30% increase with the African American community. 5 million African Americans are not registered today that are eligible to vote. So talk to your moms, your dads, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, and you got to get them registered. How many women do we have in the house? This is a big group. This is a big one, you guys. And you know, this is a really, you saw the debates, and there's a big fundamental difference between Obama and McCain regarding women's issues. And women can deliver Obama to the White House. If all women showed up and turned up to vote, we could hands down give the election to Barack Obama. And I don't know if you know, 40% of American women today who are working have 0 paid sick days. Meaning you can't take your child to the doctor, you can't go to the doctor, you can't go to the dentist, you can't take a day off that is not docked from your pay. Barack Obama supports a system that makes employers pay 7 days sick leave. And that is what we're talking about when we talk about supporting women, supporting women's rights. As we all know, Barack Obama also supports equal pay for equal work. And you know, women still make 70 cents to the dollar that every man makes. And Barack Obama wants to change that. He has 2 daughters that he wants to grow up in a world that is fair and equal for everyone. So women, show up. Bring your moms, bring your sisters, bring your aunts to the fold. Get together. Get groups together. Have discussions. Talk about why Barack is the best choice for you and for us, for the women of the future. The 4th group that's really important, in Colorado you have a lot of them here, is the Hispanic vote. The Hispanic vote. A lot of my campaigning has been targeted toward the Hispanic votes because in the last election, in 2004, everybody knows both 2 elections were Bush won by margins, and we've had 8 years of terrible administration, and that's because we didn't show up. Hispanics didn't show up, African Americans didn't show up, women didn't show up, and the youth vote did not show up. We can't let that happen. We do not want 4 more years of the same. We do not want that. In Nevada, let me tell you this, in Nevada, Democrats lost by 22,000 votes, and right now there are 68,000 unregistered Hispanics. In New Mexico, in 2004, Democrats lost by 6,000 votes. 6,000 votes. And right now, there are 170,000 unregistered Hispanics. So for the Hispanic community, you have to spread the word. You have to get out there. A lot of the surrogate programs that I do, I find that they feel their vote doesn't count. They feel like, why bother? And this is Hispanics have been one of the largest communities hit by the current administration. And you have to do your research. You have to go to voteforchange.com, go to barackobama.com, look at the issues. If you want your child to go to college, if you want your child to have a good job in this terrible economy, if you want health care for your children, these are the plans that Barack Obama is going to put forward for you, the youth, the women, the men, African Americans, Latinos, everybody across the board. We just have to show up, and we need you to get people to show up. So, who wants 4 more of the same? I think everybody knows this is a historic election. This is history in the making. And I want Colorado to be part of that history, and I want you to be part of that history. So jump on board and get people registered. Not only registered, but get them to early vote. And if they're not going to early vote, get them to the polls. We ask that you guys help, because the only way we're going to change this nation is by empowering you, and by you empowering others. Thank you for letting me be here. I'm going to introduce our next speaker. I really do love Colorado. But I'm not going to like it very much. I'm not going to like it very much if you guys don't turn out. I can change my mind. I love you too. Our next speaker has been campaigning also a long time for Barack Obama. We've been doing a lot of the touring together. We're doing this college campus tour. He's not bad to look at either. Please welcome, from CSU Miami, Adam Rodriguez.